Hello and welcome to my June empties. This one's kind of short. I guess I finally got busy, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things. So keep an eye out for that. Starting with books, first book I read is called Feel the Burn by Andrew Schaefer. This is a murder mystery that takes place in Vermont. The main character is an intern of Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders is also solving the crime. This was very fun and unique and funny. It was very light. There were a lot of references to maple syrup and the 1%. And then the second and last book I read was The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. This was great. I read most of this in one day traveling, and I really liked it. I think it's very inventive, the way that like the people talk, like the stuff that's scary about it feels creative, even though it's like totally formative to the horror genre. There's definitely some stuff that's like in everything now, but that like all the characters just sound like they're talking to themselves out loud, and it's just like really well done. Everybody's different quirks. And I might watch the Netflix series, but I haven't yet. The first movie that I watched was I Don't Understand You. I watched this in theaters with my mom. Shout out my mom. And our review of this movie is, it was very fun and funny, very tense and out of control, but you know, I feel like it somehow kept it kind of light. They didn't have the most like chemistry. This is like Nick Kroll and Andrew Rannells play a gay couple. Love that for them. And the unconventional family thing going on, they're like trying to adopt a kid. I thought that was a really creative plot line, and you know, rarely seen in horror. But they kind of seem more like friends, and so that's one thing. And then also that it was like a little over the top, but you know, that kept it light, so we like it. And the second and final movie that I watched was Midnight Run. This was so good. This is another thing where like the way that the characters talk and like their particular quirks feel very unique. And yes, it's very fun. It's like a kind of cop movie, heisty movie. You know, its main character is like a bounty hunter. There's like all the action that you want from that kind of genre, but also like a lot of creative stuff. There's like so many different kind of groups of people going on at once. There's like the mob and the bounty hunter and the FBI and the police and blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, it was really funny and also very creative, and yeah, loved it. The first of two, are you seeing a pattern? The first of two TV shows that I finished this month, was Shoresy season 4, 4Z, if you will. I watched this with Dagan. You know, if you've been following along, you know, we've watched the other Shoresy seasons together. And this was very good. It's funny. It's like I thought that it was gonna be like maybe a finale season, but I think it's just entering a new era. And this guy just like cranks out television, Jerry Kiso. So I don't actually even know. They call it like the beginning of the end or whatever, which is very Fast and Furious. But I don't know how long the end will be. So who knows how much more we're getting. I think it's good. I think they're going in a direction that's giving it some more longevity. But I don't know. I'm interested to see how they keep it going. And then the second TV show that I also watched with Dagan, was Dairy Girls. I had watched like half of this before, but never seen all of it, and it was really funny. It was fun to watch with someone else. A lot of it is really Dagan's sense of humor, so that definitely made me enjoy it even more. You know, I laughed, I learned. It was good. It was great, even. Big month for Goops. It's been a big year for Goops. This is what I meant by things. I meant like objects I can show you. So let's get through it. The first goop that I finished this month was a bar of soap. This is the packaging that I have left. This cute little bumblebee seal, and the scent was bergamot tea. Is it bergamot? Bergamot? I think it's bergamot. Bergamot tea. This was like a blue or teal kind of, and then there was like black and yellow and white all mixed in. it did turn my sink green. I have a pattern with soaps that turn my sink green, but it was less intensely green than a liquid soap. So that was, and I like this scent a lot. I think I got this at Viper's Day. Viper's Day, if you're not familiar somehow, is my hometown's annual parade to celebrate a man who played the fife in the Revolutionary War, and they've got great soaps at Viper's Day, so we love our Viper's Day soaps, and I just went back to Viper's Day, got more soap, so you'll be seeing that probably several months from now. Next was this lotion. I think I got this for Christmas in my little stocking. This is a goat milk lotion. I'm not sure what that adds to it, but it worked well, and I liked it. Unscented hand and body goat milk cream. Milk cream. That's redundant. Finished a chapstick. I love to finish a chapstick. The packaging is pretty worn down, but I think it's like lip smack. I think it's a lip smacker chapstick, and it was a little bit purple, so I only wore it in the day, not at night, so my sheets don't get stained. Next, okay, when Henry was here, you guys remember Henry was here, they bought laundry soap to do laundry, and then left it here because they didn't need it when they went back to their parents' house. So I just used that right up. I finished that. This, I will say, the scent lasts a long time. Ty Burrell is right. And yes, usually I use like little laundry detergent sheets, which I like. It lasts me such a long time. I feel like it's very cost effective and of course good for the environment. But you know, it makes sense in the shorter term to get this, and it worked well. Also, I finished a floss. Shout out me, I floss. So yeah, wait, I'll prove it to you. There we go. Empty. So my teeth are clean. And this, I will say, I got this as like the store brand floss, and it kind of would fall apart a little bit. It wasn't the best. I'm using a new floss my mom got me now. It's microplastic free, and it tastes like cardamom, and it's excellent. So you'll see that later. Probably. And then I finished this lotion as well. I think this was also a Christmas gift. And it's citrus and cedarwood from Trader Joe's. Body butter, excuse me, not lotion. And it was very thick and very moist. And then I also have a lot in the other category this month. I've been including more like foodstuffs and stuff that we finished. So I've got some of that for you. It's mostly food. It might be all food. Okay. And drink, beverage. First of all, we finished a bottle of Shaoxing cooking wine. This is good. It adds, you know, some sweetness, some acidity to your various soups and whatnot. Love that. It's got an interesting flavor. I like it. Finished this thing of ground black pepper. I know what you're thinking. You're buying your pepper ground? Get freshly ground, get the peppercorns, get freshly ground pepper. Okay, here's the situation. We have a pepper grinder, but we have this like fancy pepper that Dagan got for free from work in it, and so until we finish that and we can put regular pepper in it, we also need regular pepper already ground. Next, finish this bottle of, what is this, Chardonnay. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble talking about drinking, but it's like, it's legal. My RA is gonna find out. Finish this bottle of Chardonnay. This was really good. It's called Big Churn. It was very buttery, like notes of caramel. Very nice. I found it to be tasty. Okay, the bones. I got this bag of bone candy for free from my former place of work. It's technically from a sprinkles company called Fancy Sprinkles, but you could not bite through these guys without sucking on them for a little while. So I would not call them sprinkles. I took a picture of one of them so you can see what they looked like. They were, I think, for Halloween, like these little bone-shaped candies, and they had kind of a blood splatter on them. And yeah, I hate them all because nobody else liked them. Okay, let's see. Also finished this sriracha seasoning. This is from Trader Joe's. I really liked this. It was spicy. It was like garlicky, savory. I put it on my popcorn, girl. I put it on my popcorn. It was so good on popcorn. Okay, I finished this matcha. It was like tea bags of matcha. Okay, here's my complaint. It wasn't like a strong enough matcha flavor. I would do double tea bags. It was still kind of weak, especially if I wanted to ice it, you know? I have a different bag of matcha that I also got from my former place of work, you know, during a clean out. So I'm stocked with matcha, and that's like a loose powder, so I'll see if I like that better. I'll have to find the right amount, but this was good. I liked it. And more cost effective than going to the coffee shop every time. Also another tea I finished, and let me tell you, my third tea that I had is down to one bag. I used them up very evenly and then ran out all at once. But then I found a free green tea out on the side of the road, like in a free box, in a box of free stuff someone was moving. Okay, so this was a lavender lemonade tea. I got this at a convention, and I think it was an outdoor convention. And it's like tea bags that come with like honey in them, so you don't need to add any sweetener. It was pretty good. I liked it, and it was good iced, summery tea flavor. I also finished the 6-pack of Sierra Nevada beer, pale ale. It was a little bitter for me, but I liked it, and I like supporting the national parks. You know it. And then lastly, and some of these were group efforts, of course. I didn't use all that pepper myself. Dagan actually yesterday finished this ground basil. So that went in some pasta sauce, the last bit of it. Okay, and those are all my foodstuffs, my other category, and that brings us to the end of my June Empties video. Happy Pride, I hope you enjoyed June, and thank you for watching.